Oop. Hey guys, Miaiso here. Doing more TMI with friends and family and not family, but me and no friends and just me alone in my room with no one around. That's not weird that I'm talking to myself. It's gonna be heard by millions later someday. Maybe not. Alright, anyway, let's begin. Timothy Strasburger asks, what is your opinion on the taste of raw meat? I don't think I've ever... No, I've had raw meat like once, I think. It was like raw meats makes me uncomfortable because it's like, I don't know, it's like directly from the animal that died. And it's like nothing's even happened that much to it since then, and it's just and it's just makes me feel uneasy about putting inside of my mouth hole. But you know, I guess technically raw meat can like be sitting around for a while, and like they do stuff to it, but they just don't cook it. So I don't know. My opinion of the taste of it, though, I don't even remember. I remember it being very something. It tasted like something. Kind of... I can't describe it because I don't know if I'm remembering accurately, actually. I don't know. I didn't eat that much of it, but I tried it once, and it was... You know, it wasn't... It wasn't horrible, but you know, it was probably not my thing. If only mentally and not physically, or whatever. What is your main goal in life? To get a main goal in life. No, like I don't know. I don't really have goals because I don't know. Every time I try to make a goal, I just don't follow through, and I don't know. I'm really terrible at that kind of thing. It's kind of something that I hate myself for. I have so much trouble motivating myself to do anything, and I feel like people don't seem to have that problem if they're able to do the things that most people are able to do, and I don't know. It just feels like people are inspired by something, then that motivates them, and I don't know if it's a goal or, you know, other reasons, but I don't know. I have a lot of trouble finding something, making a goal for myself that doesn't feel really artificial, because I can't really see myself completing goals like that. I don't know. Weird, serious time with ice. Would you prefer to have a body that's not human? That's actually a pretty interesting question. So, like, when I was a kid, I used to, like, RP, roleplay, IRL with friends, because we were stupid, weird people. Or we were kids, but we would, like, always, like, RP as, like, non-human things usually. So I don't know, I guess from that, like, it kind of stems to, like, today, where it's like that would be kind of an awesome thing. Back then I made like some kind of character or something that has, like, you know, part human, part animal-ish, sort of. It's kind of like a furry, except back then, not really. So it was kind of like a fursona before I knew what the hell that was, but not completely. I don't know. But, basically, I always, like, kind of admired that character, and I always kind of had, like, a desire to, you know, physically be that character. You know, does anyone understand that? Because I don't really understand it myself, so... But basically, in a fictional setting, I would totally go for it and totally have a body that's not human. In real life, no. And the reason being, there's like nothing really in real life that I think would be preferable to having a human body. I don't know, that's just my weird opinion there. well, more information about me that's probably unnecessary. What's your favorite plant? Let's go with weeping bell. No, I don't know. Favorite plant, like a real plant? Just plants. I didn't write down any answers for this one apparently. Like, I didn't think of anything in advance. So, a plant, huh? Let's say, like this. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Ceanothus. That's a real plant, but that's probably not my favorite one at all. So that's just the first one that comes to mind. So, you know, it must mean something dear to my heart, you know? What made you decide to start doing LPs? I've only been watching your things for a couple months. Nose, don't be dumb. Well, I've been watching your things for a couple months now. What made me want to start doing LPs? Basically, I saw people doing them. I already kind of answered this before, but I saw people doing them, and it looked really, really fun to me. It seemed like something I would be able to do, somehow. I, have no idea why, considering how completely and utterly socially distorted I am and broken and not working in any kind of social context at all. I don't know how I'm actually able to do this, by the way. I don't understand. This is not how I normally act anywhere besides when I am making videos. So, I don't know, it just seems like a really fun thing, and it is a really fun thing. It's like one of my favorite sources of happiness is to make videos. So, yeah, I guess I just started pretty much on a whim after seeing a few. It's kind of funny because way back in the day, I didn't actually like seeing lots of video games with commentary, because I would be annoyed if I stumbled upon someone doing commentary over a game, because sometimes I just want to see the game. I don't want to see an LP necessarily, and back then especially so I don't know, I feel like it's kind of funny how it worked out in the end. Will you be doing A2MBXD or Jolp's thing next? Ga 2, I think. I really enjoyed watching Ga, along with Let's Torture Myself. A2MBXD? Probably not. I don't see myself playing the ASMT or ASMBXD series really at any point in the future, mostly because there's things that I've seen already fairly extensively, what with Browcow's playthroughs and other people's playthroughs, so it's I just don't see myself playing those. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but it's just not something I have planned or anything. As for Jolp's thing, oh hell yes! I have been looking forward to Ga 2, and I will definitely be playing that when it gets released. Jolp said probably not by the end of this year, but probably by sometime, probably early next year. I'm hoping. So not like I would be able to really play it until I get a new computer anyway, but hopefully that'll be relatively soon, now that things are starting to work out a bit more, thanks to donations and the generous help of individuals. Cosby401 asks, "Sup?" Sup, huh? Huh. Well, sup is kind of this weird thing where if someone just comes up to me and says sup, I have no freaking idea how I'm supposed to react. This probably stems from my terrible social awkwardness, but it probably, maybe it's sup is like an abbreviation for, what's up, which is an abbreviation for what's up. So, and what's up is a question that asks, how is it going, basically. So, but sup can also be used as a greeting, I think, like hi, and what's up can be used in that way as well. So what's this? Am I supposed to respond with how I'm doing, or say hello? I've never I like I. This is just something that I've thought about. It's just like I just I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I usually just reply, sup back. But that just feels like it's not the right answer. I don't know. Freaking greetings and crap. Okay. Do you own any current gen / next gen consoles? If so, what games do you play the most? I don't have like any current gen / next gen consoles. I guess. Like what? Wait, what's current gen and what's next gen now? Wait. Oh, now I'm confused. I'm just gonna say I don't have any of those. So sorry. There's no games that I play most because I don't have any. I've said this before. I just don't have any ways of getting these consoles or any games for them. So it's gaming is kind of an expensive hobby if you think about it. So I'm poor as hell usually. Missourium Maruzum asks, "You've been doing this for quite a while. What keeps you going?" That's a pretty good question. I guess it's because I legitimately, LPing is probably the most entertaining experience for me, the most satisfying way to play through a video game, because I get to share the experience. I generally have a much more fun time with it overall playing a game if I'm doing an LP of it. But not all games are like LP worthy, but basically, yeah, I just love, I don't know, I just love doing it for some reason. I always feel so bad when I don't upload for a long time, but that's just because sometimes I just go through phases where I don't feel like LPing, and that's basically when I'm like playing another game that's like non-really LPable. For whatever reason, technical limitations or something. Because I kind of I may or may not have kind of an obsessive personality or something when it comes to games, where I will only play one game until it's done. So if I have long hiatuses, let's just assume I'm being an ass and dicking around in another game instead of making an LP of it, I guess. I always feel really bad about those times, though. I'll try to cut back on those in the future. I really want to be a more consistent uploader. It's okay. That's like a goal. Let's hope I could. Let's hope I can make this a goal for myself in the future, especially after all of your freaking support and crap. What is your favorite LP? Which of the LPs you've made are you the most happy with? Okay, wait, are you asking my favorite LP of mine, or like my favorite LP of someone else's? I guess I could try to answer both. Favorite LP of someone else is kind of hard, though, because there's a lot of those that I've seen over the years. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought, because I didn't think about it yet. Jeez. Okay. Raukau's Os LP has got to be one of my favorites. Just because it was one of the first ones of his that I saw. And, exploration. Who doesn't love a good exploration, guys? Like, seriously? Holy schnitzel, seriously. And then... Oh man, there's just like way too freaking many. I guess like David R64YT's Minecraft LPs. So basically one of the things that made me get into Minecraft. Back when I was into Minecraft. Back in the day. That was pretty freaking inspirational, I guess. So there's that. Like I don't know. These are just like random pickings from my memory tree or something. There's like a whole bunch probably. Oh jeez. But which is my favorite LP of mine? La Mulana. Like seriously, La Mulana. No contest there for me really. It was the one, like, I think it was like the only game that I have ever LP'd where I have been so ridiculously excited to keep playing that I would play I would keep playing slightly off camera even when I shouldn't be and accidentally finding things off camera. I just could not wait until the next day to play that game, and it was just amazing, and I think it really showed, and I think it was really one of my best LPs I've ever made because of it. So this is why I'm really looking forward to La Mulana 2, because it's gonna make me freaking happy. Hopefully. I hope. Do you have any favorite genres of games that you like to play? I'm pretty sure I answered this. Metroidvanias, puzzles, platformers. I guess like racing a little bit. I don't know. Racing's fun. Racing is like the only competitive thing that I can tolerate. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's so like Mario Kart. It's just so freaking random that it doesn't even matter if you're trying to compete or not. You're still probably gonna lose. Norwegian boy EE asks, do you play Toho? And do you consider yourself a Toho fan? Would you do a Let's Play of Toho? Okay, so one of these at a time. Do you play Toho? Yeah, I play it from time to time. Not recently, mostly because I don't have any on my computer anymore. But, you know, back in the day, back like a year or two ago, Toho was like the game to be playing. All of my friends were playing. we were in the Beret IRC and stuff back in those days that only like 5 of you know about here. But back in those days, yeah, Toho was a topic of discussion and a fun thing to do while we were bored as hell. But I consider myself a Toho fan. I guess, yeah. Not a fan of the fandom, I guess, but like a fan of the games. I enjoy the games. Yeah. Would you do a Let's Play of Toho? Maybe. Probably wouldn't be blind. There's none that I haven't played, I believe. So, none of the official games, except maybe Immaterial and Missing Power stuff. The fighting games, I'm not into fighting games, so those don't really appeal to me. But, I don't know. I've done like post commentary on a 1cc I did of Imperishable Night on hard or something. That doesn't really count though. And I did do a stupid video of one of the fighting games, so it's something I would not discount completely. So there you go. And okay, well, okay, this is actually ended up being a lot longer than I thought, so I better cut it off now. Next time, I should mention I skipped quite a few questions, quite a few comments here, like at least 3, because there's gonna, like those 3 are gonna probably be 1 comment videos, so yeah. Look forward to those if you're one of those people, I guess. One of those cretins that just trying to steal all my time and be in the spotlight for a whole video. You know who you are. Jerks. See you guys for that nonsense.